What's going on, everyone? Hey, my name is Mark. Today is day 20, wow, of doing something a little bit different in a different location. So today I just want to give you a little story about me and YouTube and self-doubt. And really how self-doubt has really postponed this whole interaction for years. I say like 5 years. So, I used to sit down and I watch these videos, watch all the people. I really like the hunting, fishing videos from Deer Meat for Dinner, the hunting public, the Ed Milet's with the motivational talks, and others, the Casey Neistats, all of them. And I would just sit and watch. Remember watching Ed Milet when he was just kind of started. I think he had couple 100,000 subscribers. And he would always do his, hey, everybody, just max out your life. Or I'd watch, Deer Meat for Dinner. Back way before him and Sarah even got married. He's like, hey, I'm Robert Arrington. This is Deer Meat for Dinner. As I'm sitting down watching these videos, and there's a voice in your head when I started this whole growth process that, man, I can do that. Why ain't I doing that? And then as soon as that sentence ends, there's another voice of like, you can't do that. You can't talk in front of a camera. You can't build a story. You can't do all that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go buy a laptop. Well, I needed one, so I went and bought a Mac. And I have a camera because, obviously phones and stuff are not as good as they are now then. But it was easy, right? Like it was a lot easier. Then I go and you go say, I got some on my history from back in the day. You go do it and you're like, man, it's terrible. It's literally terrible. Like I go talking in front of the camera, and then you go back and you listen to yourself talk. You listen to your voice. Talk about self-doubt. Those voices, that struggle that you have, man, it's rough. And sometimes we listen to it. I listen to it. I let that voice rule me, man. That voice really ruled me. I listen to that voice more than anything. That little negative voice that's in my head, like, you can't do that. Listen to how dumb you sound on the doggone camera. Compared to the Ed Milet's, the Deer Meat for Dinners, the guys hunting and fishing. Compared to them, your videos are trash. Like you don't know what the heck you're doing. And look at your edits. Look at this. And then I fulfill that time, right? Like you start doing it, and then you listen to the voices, and then you kind of like, yeah, that's right. I can't do that. I listen to that, and then next thing you know, you're off to another thing. I was fulfilling my time with other things. Instead of being true to myself and ignoring the voice, I was off doing something else. And then I basically have killed this time frame up until 20 days ago. Now I look back and think about where I would be if I'd have done this now, then. Who the heck knows? So I just want to get to you today is just like when those voices say that you cannot do it, that you don't know how to edit a video. These are unedited, by the way. That you don't have time to drive up in the mountains to a different location every day and take the time and the effort, not that it's a ton, but it is some, to go post a video and talk in front of a doggone camera. Or when that voice says, you can't do that business deal. You can't not drink for a week. What are you going to do with all your time? You know, what do you, like when all that voice of all that negativity comes up, what are you going to do? It's what I do. I've learned to kind of like do the opposite. I think of a different way. Here comes some bikers. You're going to hear a bike come by. So, you know, I talk about that. I just do the opposite. So I just do the opposite of that voice. You know, you don't want to drive up in the mountains to do this. You don't want to spend 30 minutes a day talking in front of a doggone camera. Yes, I do. You know why? Because it makes me look at me. It makes me, I'm building this little confidence in me. I'm building this little momentum for me. I'm building a little bit of discipline that I'm doing the things that I say I'm going to do. And that's a win. So wins are important to me. This is important to be consistent. I know it's only 20 days, but I'm still being consistent to myself. So that's really all I got. That's that little story that I have, is like, just be consistent to yourself. Build that momentum. Build that discipline. Practice that, work on that muscle of discipline, consistency. You gain the momentum. You gain a little bit of confidence. And then you walk around just a little bit different. So that's kind of how I operate in a nutshell. So, hey, I just want to say, we end it today. I just want to say, hey, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow on day 21. I still can't believe I've done this for 20 days. So, hope you have a great day. If you got a couple of nuggets out of this, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Hope you have an awesome day.